to Salty Tech Talk, the podcast devoted to opening your mind and emptying your bank account. Here's your host, Robert D. Wilson.
Hello and welcome to Salty Tech Talk. I'm your host, Robert D. Wilson, and this is my tech podcast. Today we're rounding up all the latest iPhone 6 rumors, a supposed iWatch launch date, and Amazon's new local register solution. Today's show is sponsored by DraftKings. DraftKings is a daily fantasy sports contest that pays you. Think you're better than anyone else in building a team? Prove it and earn cash. Daily leagues, no season-long commitments. Build a different team every day and compete. NFL, MLB, NHL, college, golf, and more. There are also tons of free games to enter too, but if you want to earn real money, sign up with the promo code SALTY, S-A-L-T-Y, and DraftKings will double your cash. That's right, they'll match whatever you deposit. There are thousands of winners every day. Sign up today using the promo code SALTY and win big. The launch of Apple's next flagship phone, the iPhone 6, is just around the corner. According to several highly respected publications, the Apple Media event in which it'll be announced will be September 9th, 2014. So here in just a few weeks, we'll know how accurate or just how far off all our rumors have been. And speaking of rumors, here's a rundown of the latest iPhone 6 features and rumors. 1. A new design. The current iPhone 5S has a squared design with a rounded chamfered edge. The new iPhone 6 is supposed to have a more rounded corner approach. Imagine a large 5th generation iPod Touch, and possibly as thin as 6 millimeters. 2. There may be two different phone sizes, a 4.7-inch version and a 5.5-inch phablet version. There have been numerous leaked photos, screens, and back panels that all but confirm this, but you know Apple. Until something is finally officially announced, anything is possible. And people do have to keep in mind that Apple does design, test, and prototype a wide variety of solutions and configurations for all their products. They very well could have designed a half dozen different sizes for testing, and only these two were leaked. So, being the media crazy society we've become, we've jumped all over any tidbit of information, no matter how plausible, and go with it, like it's rock solid proof. So take the fact that Apple may launch two different iPhones with a grain of salt. Oh, and here's an update. In Thailand, apparently the National Broadcasting and Telecommunications Commission over there has approved two new Apple handsets, said to be variants of the so-called iPhone 6. So, there's a little tidbit that may or may not prove that there's two new iPhones coming. 3. There may be a new sapphire display for one or both of the new phones. Some reports claim only the 5.5-inch screen version gets the sapphire glass, but Apple really should push to have it on both, and they probably will. This new crystal material is stronger than steel and harder than Gorilla Glass. It's also more expensive to manufacture. This explains why Apple is going in-house and manufacturing their own facility to supply the materials. This will hopefully spell the end of cracked iPhone screens. 4. Better front and rear camera. This is a given. Nearly every phone that a manufacturer introduces every year will have improved specs on their cameras. 5. A newer, faster, better, more power-efficient processor. Apple introduced the A7 processor last year, the first 64-bit mobile system on a chip that currently powers nearly all of Apple's devices. But the iPhone 6 should usher in the arrival of the latest and greatest Apple processor, the A8. Android is just now catching up to the 64-bit chip that Apple introduced last year in the A7. The A8 will continue that architecture in theory, and I don't know why they wouldn't, in the 64-bit branch. 6. A better battery. The current iPhone 5S has a 1560 milliamp battery. The rumored 4.7-inch iPhone 6 battery will be 1810. That's about a 16% increase, which is good, but I hope it's more. The 5.5-inch iPhone 6 is rumored to have a 2100 milliamp battery. Both of these batteries fall way short of the Galaxy S5's 2800 milliamp battery. But then again, keep in mind that this 5.5-inch iPhone may have a 6mm thick case to cram all this tech into. So take this battery information with a grain of salt. 7. Better wireless connectivity. The phone is expected to have an 802.11ac wireless antenna for connecting to Wi-Fi and an upgraded LTE modem for better connectivity with cellular towers. And there's also a rumored NFC chip. The Near Field Communication, or NFC chip, still feels like an early technology. There aren't a ton of products with the chip yet, and I'm not so sure there are many places to use it yet either. I've seen them here and there, but they're definitely not everywhere. Number 8. Touch ID will most definitely be in both versions of the new iPhone 6. 9. Apple is also rumored to have wireless charging in this iPhone, but I honestly don't think they'll have much room in such a thin case to implement such a new technology. But I'd like to be wrong on that one. It'd be really cool.
And last but not least, the name, iPhone 6. It's just assumed. I mean, it does make sense. We had the 4, 4S, 5, 5S. Why would this not be the iPhone 6? But there have been a few rumors that because it's so thin, and Apple's starting to push with a new Air theme after coming out with MacBook Air, we have an iPad Air, this may just be the iPhone Air. Who knows?
Are you looking ahead to an upcoming smartphone, tablet, or MacBook? Of course you are. We all are. But what do you do with the phone you already have? That's easy. Sell it to Gazelle. On Gazelle.com, it's fast and easy to get an offer, pack, ship, and get paid for your used electronics. They offer cash for iPhones, Android phones, nearly all makes and models of tablets, MacBook computers, Pro and Air, and even offer cash for Apple TV and Apple displays. How awesome is that? Look, it's simple. Go to SaltyTechTalk.com, click on the Gazelle banner. From there, it's just 3 easy steps. Step 1, get a free offer. Simply find your gadget and answer a few easy questions about its condition and specs. Step 2, ship it to Gazelle. Shipping is free, just pack it up and send it out. Step 3, the best part, get paid fast. Choose from a check, Amazon.com gift card, or PayPal, and you're done. Fast and easy. No hassle, and no time waiting to see if anyone buys it on your eBay ad or tries to kill you via Craigslist. Head to SaltyTechTalk.com and click on the Gazelle banner today.
Oh, and cases. Can you believe it? There are already cases for the iPhone 6 for sale, all based on rumors. Spigen, or Spigen, S-P-I-G-N, has a wide selection available for pre-order, but I only saw some for the 4.7. There's a wide range of colors and textures and designs, but I only saw the 4.7-inch version for now for pre-order. On to a few gripes I have about these rumors. I know they're rumors, they may not be true, may not be close to true, but if they are, I've got a few gripes. I'm not a fan of this supposed new design. The line gaps on the back of the phone look horrible. I assume they're there for antenna purposes, but I can't believe Sir Johnny Ive would have been okay with that design or that look. Steve surely wouldn't. It'd have made you go back to the drawing board and do it again. There's a certain expectation for Apple products, and this, to me, doesn't meet that standard. And the rumored 1810 milliamp battery doesn't seem nearly large enough. I know the operating system and the processor will be optimized for energy efficiency, but this 2.7-inch screen is a sizable increase in surface area, and keeping the Retina theme, it'll take more power to light. And I get that, and that's okay. I was hoping for at least 2800, but with such a thin case, they probably literally couldn't fit it in there. In iWatch news, NativeMobile.com is claiming a November 14th launch date for the iWatch, citing a source close to Apple's European retail chain. This source cited the use of a dedicated media event for the iWatch, so that the iPhone 6 gets plenty of time in the spotlight. And the expected price tag is $199, but there are many conflicting reports on that. I personally think they'll try and get at least $249 for the iWatch, but hopefully I'm wrong. Amazon launched their mobile card reader called Local Register to compete directly with PayPal and Square. It will work the same as PayPal and Square, where you launch an app and swipe a card using a plastic adapter that connects to your smartphone or smart device's headphone jack. Square and PayPal give that head jack out reader for free, but Amazon will be charging $10. You get that $10 back over time with each card you process in the form of processing fees. The biggest surprise is the processing fee, just 1.75% through the end of 2015. It's 2.5% after that. For comparison, PayPal charges 2.7% and Square charges 2.75%. Intuit also has a solution called GoPayment, and they charge 2.4%, but that's just 1.75% for subscribers. But that, of course, means you need to subscribe. Amazon promises to deposit the funds you charge into your bank account the next day and allows the funds you charge to be used on Amazon purchases, quote-unquote, within minutes, with a rate of just 1.75%. I know I'm signing up.
What do you think about what we covered today? Agree? Disagree? Want to share an alternative viewpoint on the angle we covered? We want to know. We want to hear from you. Tweet us, email us, call and leave a message. We'll share a few of what you send us in the next episode in a segment we're calling Previously on Salty Tech Talk. Help Adam Carolla fight the patent trolls. Go to fundanything.com/patent troll and donate anything you can. Well, that's the show, kids. Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe in iTunes and check out SaltyTechTalk.com for news, updates, and links to any ads mentioned in the podcast. I want to thank Brian Bishop for the awesome intro he did for us. If his voice sounded familiar, you may know him as Bald Brian from The Adam Carolla Show. Check him out at brianbishop.com. New shows every Tuesday and Thursday. Be sure to subscribe in iTunes so that you automatically get the latest episode. Got a question for the show? Want us to review or talk about something? Tweet us at SaltyTechTalk. Shoot an email to contact@SaltyTechTalk.com or send us a smoke signal. Check out youtube.com/SaltyTechTalk and subscribe. Or call us and leave us a message. If it's good, we may play it in the next podcast. 919-93-SALTY. Thanks for listening. Stay salty.